Yo, welcome to the Mike O podcast where we talk everything basketball. If you guys are enjoying the content, like, comment, subscribe, show some love so you don't miss out on the latest content coming up. So let's get right into it with the Boston Celtics versus the Indiana Pacers game. Now, I'm going to need all of y'all to stop disrespecting Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Jrue Holiday and Derek White and Al Horford, bro. Because these guys were balling. The Indiana Pacers were shooting 70% from the field. None of them were fucking missing. TJ McConnell kept on hitting that freaking baseline, mid-range jump shot in the paint. Nembhard hit almost every single three-point and layup. Who else? Pascal was making every single mid-range post-up fadeaway. And Miles Turner was just playing like a big man, which he usually don't play like. He usually only shoots threes and spaces the floor out. So the Pacers were making, back against the wall, making almost every single shot, shooting, I think, about over 60% from the field in half. And even going into the third quarter, they were still basically making every single shot. And the Celtics were still there. We took the full blunt of the hit, and we came back and won that game. And Jason Tatum showed up, dropping 36 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He had a Luka type of game. Jrue Holiday showed up. Even though he was sick, he basically had a Jordan flu game sick type of game. And Jaylen Brown, everybody showed up for this game. This was probably the most perfect game, the best game the Celtics had this whole postseason. I definitely have to say. And now, after seeing this game, I can say that they are truly ready to go to the NBA Finals. This game truly tested that whether they can stay together as a team when a team is playing at their best and come back and win the game. This is what the Dallas Mavericks have been doing for the whole postseason. And the Celtics finally showed that they can do it too. And this Pacers team has the best offense. You guys are saying that this is an easy road for the Celtics to win. If you guys watch the game, you can obviously see the Pacers have the best offensive efficiency. They make almost every shot. They push the ball down the floor. Every second, they push the ball down the floor. In about like 10 seconds, they're going to score. So in like 1 minute, this team can score like 15 points and come back anytime. So even though the defense is horrible, their offense makes up for it by a wide margin. So I'm just saying, going forward, I just need to see less Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum hate going forward, man. Like, they really showed up when the team really needed it. They showed us why they were all NBA All-Star players. Jaylen Brown should have made second team All-NBA. I don't care what y'all say. He can basically score better than everybody on that second All-NBA team. I think maybe like Devin Booker should have been taken out for him or something like that, because the Suns didn't really have too good of a season. That season was basically a fucking mess. So that's all I'm gonna say about that situation. So the Boston Celtics really showed us that they have the grit, and they're obviously going to the NBA Finals, guys. Like, it's not no mystery or whatever. Even if they lost this game, they still would have went to the NBA Finals. It's just that I care about how they do it, and these type of games, like where they're down 15 or 20, and how they fight to come back is what really matters. Not them blowing teams out by 30 or 40, whatever. That's cool and all and fun and all, but the games where they're really down and they need to be basically perfect on every single play, because this team was not missing. Like Jaylen Brown said, like, some of these dudes turned into Michael fucking Jordan. TJ McConnell and Nembhard was playing like Michael Jordan, bro. Like, the type of shots that they were pulling off, bro, every time I was just like, yo, how they keep making this shit? But in the third quarter, you guys can see the shift. Once they stopped hitting that, once everything stopped falling in and going their way, and like reality kicked in, like, oh, these guys are actually still in the game. We weren't able to blow them out by 20. Now we actually have to play smart basketball and make, decisive decisions down the stretch. We can't just chuck up all the bullshit we were chucking up the first 3 quarters. Once that kicked in, I was like, yeah, they got their ass. That's when the Celtics really started locking them up. I think they had like 5 blocks in a row every possession. You can just see the intensity of the defense just get crazy. They were trapping everything. No more easy buckets, no more easy mid-range. All that bullshit they were doing in the first few quarters was gone. And the Celtics just kept chipping, and then it became a 5-point game. And once it became a 5-point game, I was like, yeah, we're definitely about to do what the Dallas Mavericks been doing the whole season. After that, boom. Derek White hit a 3. And then Drew Holiday got that and fucking one on Pascal to get the lead. And once we got the lead, it was over. It was flipped. I could tell, like, we just had the momentum, we had the energy. They didn't have Tyrese Halliburton to make, like, decisive plays for them. So I already knew, like, Neymar or one of them dudes was going to fuck up and do some bullshit in the stretch for the fourth quarter. I know none of them dudes is clutch. Pascal, I don't know. He kind of just went missing. And I know Miles Turner, he'll show up for, like, the first 2-3 quarters, but then he's always quiet in the fourth quarter, bro. Like, he's one of those players. He's not clutch, but he's going to keep you in the game, at least at the beginning. Drew Holiday, then for the last possession, Drew Holiday against Neymar. Neymar tried driving in on Drew Holiday, trying to take a one-on-one. The coach didn't want to call a timeout. The coach did not want to call a timeout, and you got Drew Holiday as your final defender for the game-winning shot. Honestly, I don't think that's a smart thing as a coach. You've seen what Drew Holiday did game one. So honestly, you would want to rethink your strategy and not let the best defensive perimeter player in the NBA guard your basically a fresh rookie bench player. There's nobody I would feel safer to have guarding the last possession than Drew Holiday on a guard, because you know he's gonna read you and make the right stop. Throughout the game, you can get those little easy shots on Drew Holiday, but when it's the final possession of the game, Drew Holiday is clamping you down. And you know what he did? He lost his footing a little bit, got in front of Neymar, jumped up and got a little side swipe and blocked his path. Boom. Once he got that, it was game over. Game fucking over. And this is just the Celtics playing at full capacity without Porzingis. So imagine we got Porzingis and Al Horford shooting at that type of clip. Like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown can dish it out to Al Horford, and then they can do whatever they want to in the paint. It's gonna be a hard team to beat. So now looking forward, guys, we're most likely like 85% chance gonna have a Boston Celtics versus Dallas Mavericks NBA Finals, because I think Dallas has the same momentum we have, and they got more experience. They got way more experience than the Timberwolves. And they're just chopping up their defense easy. Luka and Kyrie are just getting in there. Once they get in there, if you double, if Gobert tries to help too much, alley-oop to Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. Every time. There's really Lob City out there. Like, every single time, you're going to see Derek Lively and Gafford get at least 10 to 15 points off alley-oops from Kyrie and Luka. And then you got PJ Washington in the corner waiting. If you guys are going to play too hard, if you guys are going to bring more people on Luka and Kyrie, they're just going to dish it off to PJ in the corner. Boom. He going to hit a 3. And then final possession, if you let the game stay within a 5-point possession and you don't blow this team out, Luka and Kyrie just going to end you. Luka's going to end you on that step back, or Kyrie's going to dissect your defense and probably hit a crazy tough and one layup. So Anthony Edwards definitely has to watch what he says and not challenge Kyrie Irving like that again, because it seems like he's a whole different beast from what Jamal Murray was. They were able to easily trap Jamal Murray. He didn't have the mobility or handles to really get through Jaden McDaniels and him and Nick Alexander Walker on the double team. But Kyrie does. Kyrie got the speed. He got the handles. You're not going to guard him. I don't know if y'all saw, like, he was just mixing up Kyle Anderson for fun. The play stopped. He was just mixing up Kyle Anderson, having fun, like some New Jersey shit. So, yeah, hopefully we get a Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics finals. It seems like that will probably be the most competitive finals we can get at the moment. And whatchamacallit? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good series, but you know me, man. I got the Boston Celtics. This is probably going to be a Game 6, Game 7 type of final for sure. But honestly, I think the Boston Celtics got the experience, and we got the... If Porzingis plays. If Porzingis doesn't play, I don't think Al Horford will be able to guard. He will not be able to guard Derek Lively and them in the paint. Like, we might still be able to win the game, but it's going to be extremely hard to do without Porzingis, if not impossible. But if Porzingis plays, we are most definitely going to win the series. We don't beat anybody in the finals if Porzingis plays. And honestly, Porzingis is about to get another probably week of rest. Because we definitely sweeping this Pacers team. And if we don't beat them next game, we definitely beating them at our home court. So this series is already over. They're definitely not coming back from 3-0. Like, they not us. They're not coming back from 3-0. They are just not built like that. Tyrese Halliburton needs to play for them to even have a chance of beating us, and that's not happening. Hamstring is too messed up. That's about it for the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, show some love so you don't miss out on the latest content coming up.
She gave me spoon head, I call that bitch a Ginobili. I'm tryna 2-4, shoot it like I'm Kobe. She keep playing with her nose, bitch, whatever goes. We send the bullets like it's Madden, that's a perfect throw. Kodak, pictures, Drake, shots, sexy, red, I need that, top. We the latest in the city when we in the spot. We the latest in the